Hey guys, welcome back to HW Sports 90, and we are going to talk about the Euro 2024, which underway yesterday in Germany, and Germany played against Scotland, which they won 5 goals to 1. Goals scored by Florian Wirtz, Jamal Musiala. Kai Havertz also scored, as long as Niklas Fulkberg and also Emre Can scored the fifth goal, with Rudiger scoring the only goal by Scotland. So it was underway yesterday, and today Spain won 3-0, and also Switzerland won 3-1 against Hungary. Spain won 3-0 against Croatia, with Lamine Yamal becoming the youngest player to assist and also to start in the Euro competition. So England kicks off their Euro hunt for a trophy on Sunday against Serbia. Remember, England are in Group C together with Denmark, Slovenia, and Serbia, and they're kicking their competition, rather they're kicking their Euro tomorrow against Serbia. And this is a game I want to talk about and to analyze and to see the chances of England having winning the Euro, and also talk about them winning against Serbia. No, England in the last games, which I'm going to talk about, they have struggled to get a goal. They've had the position, they have everything it takes to win the game, but somehow they fail to win the game. So as I said, Serbia are playing England tomorrow, or rather England are playing Serbia tomorrow, with Serbia playing as the host team and England playing as the away team. And having looked at their last 5 games in all competition, that is Serbia and England, I think England in the last 5 games, they have not been their best, as they've only won once. That was against Bosnia, the game which they won. And I think they've lost twice and also drawn twice. The game they lost were against Iceland, the last one before the Euros, and also against Brazil. All they lost at 1-0. So and they drew with Belgium and also North Macedonia. So I think they need to do better. They need to do much better if they are to win this Euro and bring it home, as they always say. It is coming home. So will it come home this time around? Remember, they sang it at the Euro 2020. It didn't come home, as they lost on penalties against I think Italy, yes, and also in the FIFA 2022 World Cup they lost against France as well. So will it come home this time round? England, they have the players, they have the manager. What is holding them back? I think looking at the squad in this year's Euro, I think apart from Germany, I think England has the best squad. As far as this season is concerned, they have one of the best squad. I think the best squad in this competition as a whole, because they have the star players like Harry Kane, who was the top scorer in German Bundesliga. They have Jude Bellingham. He was among the top scorers in that league, the Spanish La Liga. I think the top 5 in top scorers. They have Phil Foden, the best player in the Premier League this season is Phil Foden. They have, I think they can rise, the star man for Arsenal. They have the young lads coming in, the likes of Kobe Mino of Manchester United, and also Watson of Crystal Palace. So I think England's squad, they have it. From the experience, the youth, they do have it. Not to talk about Cole Palmer, his best season in his career since his following his move from Manchester City to Chelsea. I think has been so good, and also I think apart from Haaland, it could have, if Haaland was not there, he could have won the Golden Boot as well. So I think England, they have it all, and if they fail to win this year's Euro, I think they need to change the manager. That's going to happen. I think it will happen because having looking at their squad, I don't think they miss anything. Starting from the goalkeeper, the goalkeeping sector to attack, they have it all, and they have massive players, big quality, top players. And if they fail to win this Euro, as I said, it's going to be a failure, and it's going to be, I think, if not embarrassment, but I think it's going to be a joke if England fail to win it this year, and it's gonna hurt them more compared to their loss against Italy in the finals of the Euro 2020. That's 4 years ago. So the last time these two teams met, what happened? Yeah, so the last time these two teams met, I think I was back in 2003, the friendly match where England won 2-1. And since then, I think they've not met in any competitions, and it's going to be the first time they meet in over 21 years. And will it be a good outing for England? I think Brazil, or rather Germany, have made a statement following their 5-0 win over Scotland. Spain have made a statement following their 3-0 against Croatia. Will England make a statement? Italy currently are leading 2-1 against Albania, and they've gone from 2-0 from a goal behind, now leading 2-1. Remember, they have conceded the earliest goal ever in the Euros history. I remember they conceded in the 22nd second. 22 seconds was the only time Albania needed to score against Italy, and that was the fastest goal ever scored in Euro competition. But they managed to respond quickly with 2 goals, and they're now leading 2-1. So will England get the job done against Serbia? I think they should not underrate Serbia because they have players like Mitrovic, who's been, I think he had a stellar performance for Al Hilal in the Saudi Premier League, and they should not underrate this guy. He played for Fulham, and they know most of the players, because most of the England players, apart from Jude Bellingham, they are all playing in the English. Jude Bellingham and Harry Kane, they are all playing in the English Premier League, with only Bellingham who has not played in the EPL, but he has played in the Championship. So all these England players have that experience in the Premier League, and Mitrovic, I think he knows them quite very well. So underrating Serbia will be the biggest mistake England could make tomorrow if as they face Serbia in the first game of the Euro 2024. So I'm talking about England squad. I think I'm going to analyze the best possible lineup that Gareth Southgate, the England manager, could use tomorrow against Serbia. In goal, he has a lot of choices to make. He has Pickford of Everton, Ramsdale of Arsenal, and Dean Henderson of Crystal Palace. Among these 3 goalkeepers, I think Pickford played most of the game last season for Everton. Ramsdale, following the arrival of David Raya from Brentford, I think he did not make it to play many games this season. And I think Anderson, since his move from United to Crystal Palace, I think this season he was superb, and that's why he's earned his place in the 26-man squad for England in this year's Euro. And all in all, I think Jordan Pickford is still the best out of these 3 goalkeepers, and he's going to make it the first 11 tomorrow against Serbia. That's for sure in that squad. With Harry Maguire out, and also Jaran Branthwaite of Everton failed to make it to the 26-man squad, England have limited in defense, as they have John Stones of Manchester City, Lewis Dunk of Brighton, Mark Guehi of Crystal Palace as well. So I think the back 4 will consist of Kieran Trippier as a left back, because Luke Shaw is still not fit enough to face Serbia. Remember, he's still recovering from the injury he got when playing for Manchester United. And with Chilwell, who did make it the squad, so I think Kieran Trippier was chosen because he can play as a left back. England came in with, I think they came in with the three right backs: Kieran Trippier of Crystal Palace of Newcastle, Kyle Walker of Manchester City, and Trent Alexander-Arnold of Liverpool. But I think in tomorrow's game against Serbia, with Luke Shaw, as I said earlier, he's still not fit enough to face Serbia. I think Kieran Trippier will start as a left back, and also Kyle Walker will start as a right back instead of Trent Alexander-Arnold. So in back four tomorrow against Serbia, I think Gareth Southgate might go with Kieran Trippier, Mark Guehi, John Stones, and Kyle Walker as the back four of England. Coming in midfield, I think he do plays with a formation of 4-2-3-1. So the two central midfielders, one is definitely, without any doubt, is Arsenal's talisman, that is that is Declan Rice, who has been superb for the Gunners since his move from West Ham this season, and he will be in midfield together with either Trent Alexander-Arnold or Kobe Mainoo or Danny or rather Gallagher of Chelsea. I think in midfield, this is where Southgate has to think wisely, because any mistake he make can cost the team 3 points and a chance of winning the Euros, because England, they are stuck in midfield. They have Declan Rice, they have Kobe Mainoo, they have Watton, they have Arnold as well, who plays in midfielder. They have Jude Bellingham there, Phil Foden, Cole Palmer, even Eze of Crystal Palace. I think the number 10 is played. It plays a midfielder for Crystal Palace. So I think England, they are stuck in midfield, and all these players, they have qualities. They are the best players, and I think this is why they made it to the 26-man squad. So I think for me, I'll take Declan Rice to partner with Kobe Mainoo in that midfield. So I'll take Declan Rice and Kobe Mainoo as a number 8 in that midfield. If not, I wouldn't risk Arnold, because I think he's not played there for Liverpool in most games. So I think risking him in this important game against Serbia can be a mistake, or rather, because I think he still need a lot more time to be able to play as a midfielder, because playing deep as a number 8 I think might be costly for Everton, for England. So I think I will go with Kobe Mainoo, or I might play Jude Bellingham with Rice, and playing Foden as a number 10, and Eze or Gordon as a left winger, and Bukayo Saka as a right winger with Harry Kane up front. But in another case, I can play Rice with Mainoo and Foden as a right winger, Bellingham as a number 10, and Saka as a right wing, and Harry Kane as the striker. Or you can choose to play Rice, Arnold, Foden, Bellingham, Saka, and Harry Kane. So I think England, they have players. Also, don't forget we have Cole Palmer, brilliant for Chelsea as a right wing, also as a number 10. So he can play in different positions, and still delivers what he does. So what do you think will be the best squad or lineup for England? For me, I think Jordan Pickford in goal, Trippier as a left back, Guehi and Stones as 4-5, and Walker as right back, with Bellingham, with Rice, Mainoo, Foden, Bellingham, Rice, Saka, and Harry Kane. If I was to make one or two altercation or changes, I think I'll make that number 8 picking up Jude Bellingham instead of Mainoo, and placing Foden as a number 10 in place of Bellingham, and playing either of Eze or Gordon as a that's a left winger, and Saka as a left winger, as a right winger, that is no doubt. Harry Kane also as a striker, no doubt. So I think there are players which I think their positions are there, and there's no doubt about it. That is Jordan Pickford in goal, Rice as a number 6, Saka as a right wing, Harry Kane as a striker, and Jude Bellingham and Phil Foden playing in midfield, or rather, Phil Foden will play as a right wing, as a left wing, or rather. But I think Foden plays with the freedom that coming in from the right to curl in. So I think playing Foden as a left wing, I think is will limit his chances of curling in the ball with his left foot. So I've watched many games this season for Manchester City, and the way Foden plays, I think he comes in on the right, curls in with his left foot, and it's a banger. He scored many goals this season. Is his trademark a way of scoring goals. Yeah, so if you ask me, this is where Southgate is going to get it difficult, because Jude Bellingham, I don't think he is a box-to-box midfielder. He's not a midfielder you can expect to come back in defense to help in defending, and also run back while attacking to also help offensively. That is where Kobe Mainoo comes in. He's played many games for United this season, and we've seen him defending and also running, going to attack. Remember, he scored a goal against Manchester City in the FA Cup. The ball started where he wins the ball in their box, in their D, and he heads it to Bruno Fernandes. He makes the run. Bruno Fernandes passes him the ball. He passes the ball through Rashford, who makes a long pass to Garnacho, and Garnacho finding Bruno Fernandes. And guess who's next to Bruno Fernandes on his left, on his right side was Kobe Mainoo. All the way from defense, he finds himself in an open space in the opposition box, and he scored a goal to make it 2-0 for Manchester United. Eventually, they win the FA Cup in their worst season ever. So I think if Southgate wants a number 8 who is a box-to-box midfielder, I think Kobe Mainoo ticks the box. If not Kobe Mainoo, I think Wharton of Crystal Palace. But Jude Bellingham is not a box-to-box midfielder. Jude Bellingham is more like a striker. He's the number 10 who plays there. Phil Foden is more threat. He has more threat in the left or in the right position, where he comes in the left foot with his left foot and curls in. Palmer the same, Saka the same. So this is where Southgate is going to have problems. If he finds it wrong by playing Foden on the left, that means on the right or the left, on the left. So I think Foden will have no chance of scoring a goal because he's a left-footed player. And also this midfield need to work, and you need the balance. You don't load this midfield with offensive players, which will make it difficult for a defending midfielder. They can rise. So you can't play for the Jude Bellingham, Bukayo Saka with only Rice as the DM, because what if they lose the ball and the team has pace like France and they're attacking you in contact? I don't think Jude Bellingham has the pace to run from their position box coming down to defend in his own box. So I think they need a box-to-box midfielder. Play Rice with Mainoo and Bellingham as a number 10, and Foden coming in also as a right wing, as a left wing, that is, because that's the only way to play Foden and Bellingham, because they are playing the same position. That is Bellingham, Foden, Cole Palmer and Eze. They are all playing a number 10, and this is where England have a problem. And also this is where Southgate has a problem, because you can't bench Saka, you can't bench Bellingham, you can't bench Foden and expect England fans to keep quiet. They will yell at you and they will boo you, and eventually you will get sacked. So I hope Southgate will find out how he will analyze and come with a plan of how to play with both Bellingham, Foden, Saka, Rice in the same midfield. I wish him luck in doing that tomorrow against Serbia, because I don't think City fans will love seeing Foden bench. I don't think Arsenal fans will love seeing Saka bench. And how can you bench Jude Bellingham? And he wants to compete with the Malo Musiala of Bayern Munich. So that's it from us here, HW Sports 90, the game between Serbia and England, the Group C of Euros 2024. Who will win between Serbia and England? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and let me know your best ever formation and the lineup you would like Southgate to start with against Serbia. Over to you, England fans, in the comment section below. I'll be back tomorrow with an update, or rather with a post-match analysis of the game between Serbia and England, and that is when we'll know if England can win this Euro or not. Thanks for watching, guys. Like, share and subscribe.